Well, things are in the gutter at the minute. Jafar has all 3 lamps, so, you know, that's all good news. Yay. Hello everyone, it's Liam Cassidy, and we're reacting to the 11th episode of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, as, we're closer towards the end, and Jafar seemingly has both hands, well, I would say on the trophy, if this is like a competition of sorts. That's an expression they would say to signify someone is so close to achieving victory. But I think lamp is a bit more of an appropriate terminology. But that's literally the case, as, Jafar, having had the Jabberwocky put Anastasia through torture in order for her to expend all the wishes so he would have the final lamp. It's the ball's in his court, really. So, yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how we do try to, prolong this, because we've got 3 episodes left to go. So it'll be very interesting to see if we can find any kind of consequence to Jafar as he plans to enact on his plan. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting into this. It was, the Jabberwocky was very sinister with the last episode. So, you know, that was very, very great, not tormenting whatsoever. But I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode 11 of this season of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Let's go.
You just bought me a drink.
Wow, the cheek!
A drink. You better pay for it.
You snooze, you lose.
How about I put you on your arse, huh?
Oh! The cheek!
Tea for her arrival.
For whose arrival? Hello, Anastasia. Your Majesty. Welcome.
Oh my God! You!
It's I who should defer to you. More the kind of daughter I'd choose to have, if one could choose such things.
I love how she said daughter and not daughters.
A touch of magic. I could teach you. And what the king doesn't know. I appreciate the offer. This is the best way to begin a marriage.
Her Majesty wanted you to know so you could leave Wonderland while you still can. Save yourselves.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
Is there a way into the palace?
Didn't you
There we go.
It's over. Jafar is going to do this.
Is there a way into the palace?
Listen, mate, would you mind keeping it down a bit? I'm trying to have a bit of a nap. How are you doing it? Well, I closed my eyes. I tried counting sheep with you two. You like that?
The spell.
I love you, Will.
Resisting it. I want to know how.
Why don't you let me?
No, you can keep away.
You name them all Anastasia.
It's the most beautiful name I know.
This isn't like exact. This is making me feel more and more bad for Will. The whole Anastasia.
Thank you for coming back. Anna, I know you didn't come back from me. Thank you.
Oh, I love that delight she has. Oh.
You can save Will. You can save Wonderland.
Uh-oh. I just love how her face lit up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's right, he doesn't.
You do?
Yes, the knave told me. But getting there, that's the challenging part.
Why is that?
Because it's not in Wonderland.
Oh shit, great. Well, looks like we need a rabbit, maybe.
Your heart.
I'll kill you.
Kill me anyway. Protect your heart.
Oh no 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 no! You could go away with your creepy ass as well.
Tell her goodbye.
Oh. How do you think he felt?
And then the sun comes up and I think maybe today's the day.
But it never is the day, is it?
No.
It's time you realize it never will be.
She's
Otherwise,
manipulating
you
him!
never, ever go away. You served your purpose for her. You brought her here to Wonderland. You helped her realize she was metal.
I want you to do that to me.
Do you understand what you're asking?
Shit!
Yeah.
A man
No,
without his
Will!
Not without heartache.
heart, you won't be able to love again.
I'd rather feel nothing than feel like this. Do it.
No hesitation.
It won't be enough to defeat Jafar.
All right. Where to?
The very location where you found the nave in the first place.
Where's that?
A town
We're
called
going back.
Storybrooke.
We're going back to Storybrooke, though. Ah!
Just step up from the nave's wagon.
Cyrus discovering technology is great.
I have a feeling most of it fell off a truck.
Well, how did it get in here then?
No, it's a figure. No, never mind. It can even turn darkness into light. Well,
This isn't an nice home.
well,
I love it.
Same good man I fell in love with all those years ago.
You didn't love me, Anna. And you don't love me now.
How can you say that, Will?
You love the memory of me. You love the times we
Oh.
had. You loved how simple it was before all of this, but you didn't love me. If you did, you would have showed up at the wagon that day.
Perhaps this is all my fault. Is it possible that you're not running to him, but from me? Oh, you've been...
Ah!
No, it's not you at all. Good. I thought maybe I'd scared you off with all my talk of your
I am done. I am done with her
How
shit.
successful a young woman I think you are. Special. I don't see him. Do you? You tossed him aside for a crown. You'll never forget a betrayal like that.
I have
I'll never
missed this
trust you
feeling
again.
of hating
I'll never
Cora.
love you again. It's already too late.
Good job that he plastered that Will plastered that up seemingly in neat fashion.
Wish we'd never set eyes on that damn looking glass.
Oh.
Getting involved with magic, that was the start of all our trouble. Anastasia and Will. We already had all the magic we needed, right?
Oh, that's taken a smack to the heart. Oh.
You can't make someone love you. You can't change the past.
Somewhere out there, Zelina's like... Well, I say, Zelina, technically...
No, they cannot. Flawed or unworthy. You need to take that pain, the fear that they were right. and
She is
use it
creating that
as the root
darkness.
of your power. Let it drive the magic and prove them all wrong.
Cora is the epitome of darkness.
But now it's time to say goodbye to you both.
Screw you!
For good.
Shit. Oh! 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 She's not gonna harm her son! Don't let him run!
understand. How is that possible?
When Jafar
Hello,
tried to kill me,
mother.
the staff, it fought back like it was resisting him. And this. My mother always said it would one day lead me back to her. And now.
Oh, he's gonna feel for her, isn't he? Oh, I'm worried. I'm really worried. Okay, something's gonna, like, Jafar's not gonna say, oh. Oh, shit. No.
That heart of yours is still working, shall we?
Oh my god. No! For fuck's sake, no! You know, I want to say I can't, I didn't see that coming. I want to say that I think I was really worried as well in these last few episodes that something was going to happen. Because she was getting more, she was getting pulled into, oh my god. The only hope that I have at this moment is there is this emphasis about, of course, might be stretching. I might be stretching, but the only hope I have is that the rules can be broken, because we've seen it in season 3 of Once Upon a Time. I mean, it's not like it's impossible. There is stuff in the rules saying you can't change time, etc., but you know, we've had Zelina attempt it, and she was kind of successful, even if she wasn't around for the whole time travel shenanigans. So I am, and there's this whole thing, nothing's impossible in Wonderland, so there is a hope. Anna can be brought back into, I don't know. Because now Will has his heart back, I just don't want this sad ending for him. Once we are dealt with Jafar, and dealt as in he gets tormented in hell, whatever. Because that's where he's going. Yeah, I can't see just once we conclude everyone's stories, he's just going to be alone. I don't know. I don't want that to happen, but well, this was a great episode in the emotions. We lose Anastasia. Cora comes back. Y'all know how I feel about her. Just gonna put my head in the toilet and that was pain. That was 40 odd minutes of pain. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I do hope, my only hope is that Anastasia can be brought back. I know it seems a bit, it does seem like a bit of a long shot considering, you know, the rules are there, but, you know, rules are meant to be broken anyway. But I don't know. Now that Will has his heart back, yeah. And I just hope that there can be a second chance, really. So that second chance would be Anastasia being brought back, although you could say that second chance was there, though it was cut short. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But Jafar's dead. He's definitely dead. I did mention in the last couple of episodes, I can see the death flags there for Anastasia. They're definitely there for Jafar, because he's not making it out of this one alive. No way. And it's so funny because despise him so much for what he did to Anastasia, because Anastasia's definitely been a fascinating character for me, in my opinion. And then he just does the ultimate dick move, shoves the heart back into Will. Will gets to see Anastasia die with that heart, causing him more pain, and just the amount of venom that Jafar has is just very, very intimidating, and just makes you just despise what he does so much because it's played off so well. And that said, you have Cora show up in this episode. Obviously, those who've watched my Once Upon a Time episode, reactions, should I say, involving Cora, they'll know how much I admire Cora. How much, she doesn't piss me off whatsoever. And this episode was no different, folks. Yeah. As soon as she spouted her shit to Will, I was like, here we fucking go again. Because manipulation is what Cora does best. She sees those in distress, and she takes advantage of the opportunity to just manipulate them. She's just like a hawk, isn't she? She just swoops in and just does her magic, and voila. And she did it to Will. She did it to Anastasia. It's just, yeah, you just want to, for me, I've always had that capacity to rip my own hair out whenever Cora appears, because she pisses you off so much. But the acting is I think that's just a credit to the actress, because she just plays it off so well. And this episode was no different. We get to see that she is the catalyst to why Will has just a huge resentment to Anastasia, because Anastasia, if you remove Cora from the equation, Anastasia would have gone to the carriage with Will, problem solved. But, yeah, Cora decided to dissuade Will because she's not coming. Yeah, she just give it up, buddy. And, she did the same thing to Anastasia, dissuading her and tempting her to continue her magic. Not just that, though, but I really find it interesting how she kind of made similarities, really, for Anastasia and her being, I guess, another daughter, really. So, oh man. I was not prepared for Cora to show up. It's been a while since we've seen this, I guess, incarnation of Cora. We've seen a younger Cora recently, but yeah, the, I guess, more notable Cora, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm wondering if we're going to see more of her as well, because she's obviously, well, it seems like she disposed of the king, given her comments. Leave that to me. But I am really wondering how she, of course, departed. I'm guessing when Anastasia was ready, really, because we saw her slowly but surely molding Anastasia into the Red Queen. But there was some kind of hold, obviously, because Anastasia was still had that attachment. And I think that, I mean, I make a mention of her accent all the time, but it is very noticeable. She has that more sophistication when she is, I guess, the Red Queen. And she has that more British accent when she's Anastasia. And there was a part of me thinking, I'm wondering if that's like a continuity error or something, but I think that's more so I think that's more so in relation to how she was still attached to love, aka weakness, for Cora, because obviously we know that Cora sees love as a weakness. And she did mention about something is holding you back. So there was still that hurt from Anastasia that Will didn't show up. So yeah, but I'm just done. I was just done with this episode. And it's just so sad that we've lost Anastasia. But like I said, I do have hopes, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah. But I really loved how this episode came about. We got to see why Anastasia and Will decided to put an end to any kind of possibility, and we saw a second chance on the horizon, and then Jafar just decided to be a bitch about things. So yeah, but yeah, I found it very, very interesting with this episode with Cora basically becoming a tutor for Anastasia, and yeah, deciding to manipulate events for Will and Anastasia, for her being the catalyst for why Will has so much resentment, to why he had a picture of Anastasia as a dartboard, really, because of Cora, really. But yeah, I do really. Like, as much as she pisses me off, her her existence pisses me off. I do love the fact that she plays off that manipulation so well. Because Cora is a very, very interesting antagonist, really. And she's played off really, really well. But damn, she really knows how to get to me. So yeah. But yeah, it was really great to have a focus on Anastasia. I guess get the most out of there as possible before she dies. So yeah, but I found it very, very interesting as well to have a bit of Cyrus as well, realizing that the staff was his mother, especially when Amara decided, yeah, I'm not attacking my son, because, like I said, we know it's sentient. So, yeah, as soon as Jafar went to try and deal with Cyrus, she was not having any of it, and decided to turn the tables on Jafar. Sadly, he did run away with the heart, and that, yeah, has led to Anastasia's death. But yeah, it's gonna obviously the next episode is going to be Cyrus and Alice figuring how to break Amara from her prison. So yeah, whilst Jafar can now conduct on his plan, because the heart was the problem with why his plan with the bottles was not working. And I did, going to Cyrus, I did like the beginning sequence where he just decided to be that chaotic person, whilst Alice was shrunken and stole the lost and found. Obviously, that's going to have ramifications, probably in the next episode, because Caterpillar's going to be like, well, I remember I put it here and I've lost it. So, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be ramifications from that. But, yeah, I really loved how this episode did have an idea of Anastasia and Will discussing about their past, and Anastasia even coming to the idea that I wish we never went to Wonderland, because that's how our troubles began. You could really get a tell that Anastasia meant that Anastasia had so much love for Will, and that still continued, but she was that still continued even when she was told that Will didn't make it to the carriage. But then, of course, years and years went by where she molded into the Red Queen, and Will was an afterthought, really. And then Will came back, and she was still hoping for that. Slowly that love for Will returned, and these past few episodes, especially when Anastasia decided to turn away from the dark side, I guess. These past episodes, we saw Anastasia Professor Honest feelings, really, even though Will didn't have any of it. But also, it also speaks. It's not just the betrayal that happened for Will's mindset, but also the fact that he doesn't have a heart. As soon as that heart was shoved back into him, he went for Anna. He went for Anna's lips, and yeah. So it was really, really devastating to see Anastasia off. So. And that moment where they just kissed, there was that magical vibe, and then, yeah, so, but I really thought this was a great episode. I loved the bit where Cyrus and Alice went to Wonderland, not Wonderland, Storybrooke, from Wonderland, in the efforts of locating Will's heart. And I just loved their fascination in not just the future for Alice's sake, because, you know, I tend to forget that Alice is going to be from another time. So her discovering what current day Storybrooke is like is just very, very fascinating. But I really did love Cyrus's exploration about technology, how he was just flicking on the light, and it was like, oh, this is interesting, and is this formed by like magic? It's really, really wholesome, not gonna lie. So yeah, but it is like, it just strikes me I don't know, unexpected about Alice, because of the fact that I tend to forget that she's from another time period, not, you know, present day. So them just exploring Will's place, feeling a bit sad for himself, for him, and locating the heart was a nice exploration. So yeah, but really neat episode, very devastating. I'm sad about Anna, because I did find her to be a very, very fascinating character. And I do have hopes that something is going to turn things around, maybe. Because nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible in Wonderland. So, and if we're going to, like, change, like, we're going to have to change magic around. So I do have hopes that, you know, Anastasia can return. So fingers crossed, but I'm not going to put too much hope on it, but, you know, I'm open to possibilities, so, yeah. But yeah, what a hectic episode. These last few episodes have definitely been severe, haven't they? With Jafar getting the upper hand episode by episode, with with Cyrus being freed and Will, being the new genie, him falling into Jafar's hands, and just now he has the heart. It's all looking good for Jafar, so hopefully that can change, because I would love to see Will just, you know, off him. So yeah, but what an intense episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!